What's up, YouTube? This is your boy JD, and I'm back. It is Sunday, February the 18th. I'm about to play the Utah Jazz versus the Cleveland crappy Cavaliers. So I hope you enjoyed and watched episode 6 where I played against the Milwaukee Bucks, where the Milwaukee Bucks gave me nothing but issues throughout the whole game, which I underestimated them, and they beat the stew out of me, as you can see. So let's get ready and watch us play against the Cavaliers and make a comeback and beat up on the Cavaliers.
We've got basketball action at Quicken Loans Arena in downtown Cleveland, Ohio. The home of the Cavaliers, live on 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us as we get set to bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Alongside Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, the fourth member of our crew. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. You look at the Jazz. Well, they come into every game with confidence, and this game is no different. Two elite teams put each other to the test, certainly, every time they meet. A lot on the line in this one, though.
And coming off their championship last season, that success, I believe, carries right over into this one. They played at a high level all year long and stand poised to make another run at the title.
Well, yeah, and because of their success, they go into every game with a target on their backs. They have to understand that. But, man, they have been rising to the challenge.
The starters for the Utah Jazz. Rudy Gobert is out there with Kyle O'Quinn. Then it's Ricky Rubio. Then it's Jay Crowder. And it's Mitchell in at the 2 spot. Nice shot by Gobert. And Chris, as the season gets going, a lot of players start having lengthy road trips. Just how hard is it to play on the tail end of, say, a 5, 6, or a 7-game trip?
It's terrible. You miss the comforts of home, sleeping in your own bed, eating your own food, your habits, being on the road. You just miss all the good things about home, your family, and things like that. But you have to love these trips. One, if you're a player, because they set up time for chemistry. It's the most time you get to spend with your teammates. You really get to bond and get to know who each other are. Secondly, it takes a toll on that team. It wears you down. It sets you up for failure when you come home. And what's great about that is every team has to go through it.
Right.
So this is the NBA. It has to be the hardest league, the hardest schedule. And so it's tough, but, you know, that's what we do as players in this league. And so I love it because everyone does it. And I've always said it, sports is so fair because it's unfair to us all. And that's an unfair part of the game, but you got to get through it. You got to battle it, and you got to get through it.
Now here's Rose. 11 points for him in that last game against the Nuggets in Denver. The screen from Thompson. To the paint. It's stolen by Gobert. Rubio against Rose. And good that time.
Oh, that's the goal every trip. Get the good look from close range.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Here's Mitchell. He had a 36-point outing in the last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
Well, and his overall aggressiveness leads him to camping out in the lane. It's a no matter what you do type scenario.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Yeah, and in a hostile environment, they did not rise to the occasion, especially on the defensive side.
Yeah, they allow way too many easy buckets. I thought they lacked toughness and energy all night.
And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Rubio against Rose. Thompson outside. Back to Rose. Shot to stop the run. And it's O'Quinn with the rebound. Jazz leading by 7. Here's Mitchell. Oh, that's blocked. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Rose kicks to James. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. James has got his second bucket.
James is incredible near the bucket. Excellent at keeping his concentration, even when the D is all over.
Gobert with a screen for Rubio. Feeds to Mitchell. Over Monk. Mitchell's shot is good.
And you can bet they weren't expecting that kind of a flashy move out of him, but that spin worked to perfection.
Rose passes to LeBron. Love with the screen on Crowder. And it's LeBron James with the three. LeBron's got 7 points in the game. Utah has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game.
And I'm just not sure the league has ever seen a more intimidating slasher than LeBron James. A 6'8" bullet train. He's so strong, so quick. And if he gets a shoulder on you, watch out.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. Monk, no one around him. And another three for Cleveland.
I tell you what, whether it was Steve Nash, whether it was my boy Jay Will or Mike Bibby, when you're open, LeBron James finds you in no time. Terrific recognition. We love playing with guys like that.
And sticking right with it, gets the foul with the bucket, and he'll go to the line.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Utah shooting their first free throw tonight.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
Zizic is checked in for Cleveland.
Well, Kevin Love is a great rebounder. We all know that. Very skilled.
And when you look at Love's game defensively, Chris, what stands out?
Well, he avoids cheap fouls. He controls the backboards and just a great scorer.
That one is off.
Well, you see a lot of hard-nosed players coming out of Marquette. You know, Jay Crowder certainly falls in that category. 6'6", 235. I mean, he's just a brick wall. Not a guy you want to tangle with.
Smith checked in for Kevin Love. And Crowder said he wasn't always in such great shape, Chris. He was actually overweight, he says, in high school.
He has a great father who was a pro player, and his father helped him train. I mean, he lost all that bad weight and kept that good muscle.
The shot by Monk is no good. Utah leading by 3. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Monk. And here comes Smith leading the fast break. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Smith's got his first basket of the night.
Oh, that's just great speed in the open court. Smith knew to take off like a rocket in transition.
Quinn dishes to Crowder. And the rejection by Smith. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Monk's got the ball. Right side Rose. Smith kicks to James. Here's the screen. Score the basket. His fourth. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Tyronn Lue.
Well, Kevin, they have a specific approach to tonight's game. He told me they have to get the ball into the paint as much as possible and take advantage of what they believe is a big inch for them inside. We'll see if they're right about that tonight. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And Cleveland making a change here. Here's Smith. He just could not put it together in that loss to Denver. There's the triple. That shot, no good. And Utah the other way now.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start. And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Now, here is Smith. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. He gets that one.
Well, we know Smith is an accomplished shooter from mid-range. You can't let him get comfortable from this area.
Rubio, the pass to Quinn. Gobert dishes to Rubio. Three-pointer. It's good from long range. Rubio's got 6 points.
And they are going toe-to-toe here tonight, guys. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
Punch, counter punch. Neither club's been able to sustain an advantage.
Now, here is Smith. There's the pass to Zizic. Over Gobert. No good from Zizic. Utah leading. And Rubio kicks to O'Quinn. Shoots over Grant. No good there. And Cleveland will come the other way. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Well, listen, I've seen worse performances offensively, but no doubt that group was inconsistent.
They would look like they had to figure it out to take a couple bad shots and be right back to where they started.
And it's Mitchell with the jam. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Cleveland's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Screen by Grant. Outside Rose. There's a good screen. 6 to shoot. And it's blocked by O'Quinn. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Mitchell passes to O'Quinn. Banked in off the glass. Now it's a 4-point Utah lead.
Those passes into the paint have to be precise, just like that one.
Rose against Rubio. Rose goes in. And he lays it straight in. Rose has got his first points of the game.
How about the heart on display here tonight from Rose? Just flawless.
You'd have to say the preparation really shows on the court in his play, and rarely does he look surprised out there or caught off guard.
And Kevin, that's really just the mark of a total pro. And I don't think oftentimes the fans appreciate how much goes in terms of preparation. Some guys get it and some guys don't, but he's a perfect example of what proper preparation means in terms of preventing a poor performance.
Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And guys, from what we've been watching with the Jazz, what are you guys seeing out there?
I mean, an interesting first quarter. The pressure D seems to be causing a lot of turnovers.
Well, that's what happens when you're aggressive on that end of the floor. They took a few chances and took control of the game.
So on the floor for Utah, Ricky Rubio is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Jay Crowder, and it's Rudy Gobert, and it's O'Quinn in at the 4 spot.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And here's Rubio. After J.R. Smith getting his 3 to go, and Rubio kicks to Gobert. To the middle, here's O'Quinn. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
And Rose throws it down hard.
And without question, Derrick Rose is one of the most athletic players the league has ever seen. Right there, reminding us just what he can do.
The shot's good from O'Quinn.
Oh, just a brick wall of a screen. Knocks the defender out of the play.
Passes to Zizic. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. And a look now at the breakdown between 3-point and 2-point shots attempted here tonight for the Cavaliers.
They are shooting the lights out from beyond on really limited attempts. So you have to think they ought to feed those hot hands on the perimeter and see if they can keep this thing going.
Now, here's Rubio. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
And where I thought he was out of his mind was the playmaking. Time and time again, he set his teammates up for the easy bucket.
And Tyronn Lue thrown right into the fire as the head coach of the Cavaliers, and he led them to a title in his rookie year as a head coach.
Yeah, it was a whirlwind, but he's so organized. He knew the changes he wanted to make. Coming in and leading a championship team, he was up to the task.
Here's Rubio. After the Cavaliers pick up 3, pass to O'Quinn. Goes up with a stripe, and that one drops. O'Quinn's got 9.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. For so often there are some players who have one unstoppable move or something that they'll lean on if their team needs a basket. What did you feel your go-to move was when you were playing?
You know, I've said this many times. I just felt like my go-to move was just get a bucket. And so it depended on where I was on the floor. You know, I love the jump hook from the left block looking in. My 15-foot jumper, 17-foot jumper. I felt that if I came off a pick and roll and I caught the ball live, I could drive or I could shoot the jumper that if you were a big fella, you were at my mercy. And so, you know, those were really my spots on the floor to really try to do damage. So, you know, it's just about the point guard, the team that you're playing with, where shooters are on the floor in case you get double teamed and just kind of knowing your game. And so I felt comfortable on many spots on the floor, and depending on what spot on the floor, time and possession, that's where I was going to go and just try to be successful.
I always felt you read well. You reacted well after your read.
Yeah, because, you know, I grew up on teams where coaches, you know, would want me to do the correct play, and just because you can shoot a jump hook, your favorite shot over two people, but if you have a wide open, great knockdown shooter in the corner, you're supposed to make that pass. And so that's what I mean about, you know, what's your favorite move? It really depends on where I was, because a lot of times it was to get my shot first, and then if I knew the defense was coming, it was to identify where that next guy was going to be. So if I didn't score, I was going to get the ball to the guy that was. And it was an easy way to kind of control the pace and the play from the game from that post position.
And Utah has possession. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Mitchell dishes to Livingston. Connects from three-point range. And the Jazz lead by 1.
Now, deep shooting, not a core element of Livingston's game, but he'll take it.
It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Guys, Tristan Thompson has one of the longest consecutive games played streaks in NBA history. He said, the mind's a powerful thing, and if you tell your brain everything is all right, you'd be surprised on the stuff you can achieve. We have the mental toughness to push through our limits. That's how you become great and test yourself as a player. Kevin?
Well, David, Thompson's certainly a mentally strong player. Always nice to have someone you can rely on night in and night out. And, Chris, one thing I'm sure you appreciate about Kevin Love's game is his passing.
Oh, definitely. I love his Wes Unseld, the ode to Wes Unseld outlet pass that he does. I mean, just touchdown strikes, good vision in the high post as well.
And he's fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming up. So Crowder will go to the free throw line. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson. The Jazz shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Free throw good, Crowder.
And you talk about a culture builder. Jay Crowder is a guy who is not content with losing ball games. He's a competitor, and that rubs off on his teammates.
The feed to LeBron. Shoots over Crowder. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Here's Mitchell. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
They've leaned on him tonight, and he's delivered with some great shooting.
The screen from Thompson. Osman. He's covered by Livingston. It's a pick by Love. Off the screen. That's good on the jump shot.
Artful use of the screen there. Gains the separation he needs for a good look.
Utah calls timeout. And the Jazz with some changes. Howard's checked in for Kyle O'Quinn. And Max subbed in for Mitchell. Utah has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Here's Howard. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Livingston's got 3 assists tonight.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Stolen by Thompson. Osman. He's covered by Livingston. The shot by Monk is no good. On offense, here are the Jazz. They're on a 17-7 run. Gobert, and so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, good job to take it right after him.
The Jazz shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. First free throw is good.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
And Gobert drops them both.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
They set the pick. Osman. He's covered by Livingston. It's stolen by Mack. Crowder kicks to Livingston. Lets it go with the 3. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul.
That's too much space to give him out there on the perimeter. They got to close out on him.
The Cavaliers trail by 9. James outside. Lobbed up there for Thompson. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Crowder. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Well, I like the decision making there. I mean, that's a shot you want to keep taking.
Jazz leading by 7. Howard with a screen on LeBron. Livingston passes to Gobert. Crowder with it. He's picked up by LeBron. To the middle, stolen by Thompson. Now Cleveland moving it up. And finished off by LeBron.
James is great at staying alert on defense, pouncing on any opportunity he sees to swipe the ball.
Outer dishes to Mack. Kicks to Livingston. Here's Howard. And the rejection by Love. Crowder against James. Love with the screen on Crowder. It's LeBron with the drive. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And when you're scouting a player like LeBron James, Chris, how do you defend it? What's the plan?
Wow, you got to stay in front of him and try to force him to take bad shots. Tell the trainer to get the ice bath ready. And make sure you got some extra tape. And all of this is easier said than done.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Yarebko's checked in for Gobert. Jefferson comes in for Crowder. And it's Jackson in for Sean Livingston.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Jackson kicks to Mack. Screened by Howard. Shoots from the baseline, and the jumper falls for him.
Howard can rattle your feelings when he sets a screen on you.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Dishes it to Rose. Yep, that one goes. Rose has got 9.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And Howard with the stuff.
You allow Howard to get in close, he's going to punch that ticket.
Rose with the ball. LeBron left side. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. 15 points for LeBron.
Oh, that's just a terrific night for him from the floor, making almost everything he looks at.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Inside, we got the tenacious Love and Thompson. Derrick Rose is out there with Monk. And it's James in at the small forward position. It's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue.
And you can tell the defender not anticipating the step back. He was headed in the opposite direction. And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
Well, yeah, and you have to give him credit, too. Makes the right read go straight to the rim.
And Thompson gets it to go.
Look, I love how Thompson maintains his focus. He doesn't let the D change his shot selection.
Jackson kicks to Yarebko. And Utah, another 3.
Incredible touch from deep. As a defender, you cannot afford to relax on this guy.
Rose against Jackson. Knocked away. And now Utah, fast break. Mack leading the charge.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
The Cavaliers trailing. Love outside. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got 4 assists in the game.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Pass to Howard. Outside Jackson. The Jazz working the ball around now. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Yarebko's got 8 here in the quarter.
It hasn't taken them any time to find their rhythm in the second half. 4 for 4 from the field already.
James. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Chris, it's hard at times to see just how effective a post player is on the defensive end beyond the blocks. What's the one thing that shows you a post player is doing an excellent job of defending for their team?
Well, look at the penetration of a great guard. Right now, guards are playing at such a high level in their quickness, so when you see a guard attack, notice if that big man comes over and he has both feet planted. He doesn't have to get a charge, doesn't have to block, but does he stay vertical and does he get over there fast enough that the offensive guard that was trying to score can't get his shot up and has to change, either pass the ball or continue his dribble. Right now, a lot of defense is done by just being in the correct spot at the right time, because you're not going to block the shot, or you just want to deter the player from coming in. And so I would say watch how that player owns the paint defensively, not necessarily how he blocks shots, but by where he is on his position, can he help stop penetration from guards coming up top.
Oh, that's a great tutorial.
He gets the shot he was looking for, and he just can't bury it.
And here's Love from the arc. The dish to Monk. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. And now just a 2-point Jazz lead.
How about the quickness of that release by Monk? An experienced catch-and-shoot player who feels comfortable firing from deep.
Jerebko kicks to Mack. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line.
What's up?
That one on Monk.
And they got to bring the double team on it.
Shaun Livingston, he's checked in for Utah. For Utah, they have shot 4 of 7 as a team from the line tonight. Several misses early. For Cleveland, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. LeBron passes to Thompson. James in the post. Can't hit from in close. Outside Jackson. It's hauled in by LeBron. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Jackson kicks to Mack. It's good. Mack's got 7 points for the quarter.
The location of that assist was awesome. That was a sweet pass.
LeBron James on the wing. He's covered by Mack. They double team Love. Shoots. And James with the basket on the assist by Love. And that's 18 points for LeBron.
I like how James shoots off the pass. He knows how to catch the D by surprise.
Jackson dishes to Mack. He feeds it to Jerebko. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Utah.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just 2 powerhouse teams facing off.
Yeah, who knows? If you want to look all the way ahead to the finals, it's possible these teams can see each other there. So both teams looking to make a statement in their first meeting of the season.
Back to Livingston for 3. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it.
And checking out the stats for James. This last month, he's been positively spectacular, averaging 22 points per, 9 rebounds, and 7 assists. And he's been putting up points with regularity. I mean, that's what they depend on, his killer instinct on offense.
Yeah, anytime this club needs a basket, he's their go-to guy. Just an irrepressible, prolific scorer.
A different look now for Cleveland. Zizic is checked in for Thompson. Jeremy Grant comes in for LeBron. And Smith subbed in for Monk. And a switcher also for Utah. Rubio's checked in. Rose kicks to Grant. Love with the screen for Grant. For the tie, that ties the game. And that's now 7 points for Kevin Love.
You can't allow Love that kind of position. He's a high percentage scorer inside.
Fires the 3. Knocked loose. But they get it back. Jerebko kicks to Mack. Now Livingston. 6 points for him to the left side wing. Rubio. Good. And a nice assist from Mack. Rubio's got 9.
Don't underestimate him. He can knock that down.
It's a pick by Love. Love with the screen on Rubio. Rose passes to Love. From deep. Another miss by Love. Utah leading by 3. Here's Livingston. Headshot off. Some solid defense from Grant. Smith outside. Zizic passes to Smith. And then Smith with the dunk.
Oh, yeah. You better not forget just how athletic Smith is. He's a skilled dunker if he has the room to take off.
To the left wing. Livingston kicks to Mack. Lets it go with a 3. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Smith kicks to Grant. He dishes it to Love. Rose gets a wide open look on the 3 off target. Utah's gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. And it's a 6-point Jazz lead.
And that's Howard's comfort zone. In close, hit the bucket.
It's a pick by Love. Grant down low. He's covered by Matt. Grant, that's good.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
We take a second here to take a look at the shot chart for the Cavaliers.
And everything he's touched has turned to gold. If you are on defense, you have to make sure all 5 players know exactly where he is at all times, because if he gets a sliver of a look, he'll get it done.
Smith outside. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Making free throws a big key for any team. Let's see the best in the NBA. The Jazz second.
You know, it's really a team-wide talent. You want to foul to stop layups, but against them, you're not saving much. They'll make you pay time and again.
First one falls for him.
Now, we know this guy Smith is one of the most fearless shooters in the game. I don't know if he's ever seen a shot he didn't like.
Smith hits them both. Utah leading. Rubio dishes to Mack. And Grant sends it back. Nice hit again. And here's Love. He's got 7 over Jerebko. And Love gets it to go. Love's got it all tied up now for Cleveland.
Oh, you got to respect how zoned in Love is. The D can't do anything more. He's just too good with that jump.
Howard kicks to Livingston. 17 seconds left in the third quarter. The shot's good from Jerebko.
This is an amazing run he's on. It's like he's been the only guy on the floor this quarter.
Osman, covered by Rubio. 4 seconds left. Yes, that goes in. Love's got 9 points now in just the second half.
But it's hard to keep Love from scoring. When he's using his strength to bury these shots, it is tough.
And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. They've got Kyle O'Quinn. Mitchell is out there with Ricky Rubio. Then it's Jay Crowder, and it's Gobert in at the 5. No good on the shot. And Cleveland the other way now. Now here's Grant. Stolen by Mitchell. Floats it up for Rubio. Got a piece of it, and he gets it back. Count it. Good. Gobert's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Utah. Smith outside. There's a screen. Osman covered by Rubio. It's a pick by Love. Osman. Gobert with the defensive effort. For Utah, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And again, it's Utah.
And you can see just how much effort Crowder has put into improving the mid-range game.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
Now, that's a great timeout call by the coach there to try to calm his team down. They're turning the ball over way too much.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, over the break, I was able to listen to Tyronn Lue's huddle. Three-pointers have hurt them tonight, and he told his players, we've got to play them better on the three-point line. We can't give them any more clean looks. Kevin?
Mitchell kicks to Gobert. In the corner, Crowder with it, and stolen by James. Here's Monk. Will not go. This is off the front iron. O'Quinn, the pass to Rubio. Over Smith. Rubio misses.
And He rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
And Monk is a good shooter from the mid-range. He's only going to get better the more he looks to shoot from there.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two. And he makes the first.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
And Mitchell drops them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
They set the pick. James. And he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot. LeBron's got 20.
And James prepares himself for every situation. Excellent at being in the right spot off the pick.
Crowder goes in and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. The screen from Thompson. Smith with it, guarded now by Rubio. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That'll be his second foul of the game. Rose is checked in for J.R. Smith. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. The screen from Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. 8 points for Tristan Thompson.
This is where Thompson feels comfortable. Shooting very close to the rim. He's efficient.
Mitchell dishes to Gobert. Here's Rubio. Got a hand on it. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. LeBron's got it all tied up now for Cleveland. And Rubio kicks to Mitchell. Feeds it to Gobert. Over Thompson. And Thompson sends it back.
But Thompson is a more than capable defender. He has excellent length, and he uses that to swat away shots.
Monk, the pass to Zizic. Cleveland moving the ball around. And they double up James. And there's the pass to Zizic. Crowder against James. Over Gobert. Here's Thompson. Banked in off the glass. Thompson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Look, Thompson's getting after it. A highly skilled offensive rebounder. Crashes out.
And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And guys on defense gasping for air at this point.
Well, that's because both offenses are relentless. Each side trying to close this thing out.
And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul. Here's Rose. And that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Love's checked in. Rose against Rubio. And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Double team on Rose. James left side. James with another miss.
Wasted opportunity. That's a good chance right there for an easy 2 on the open jump.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. That one on Monk.
Foul. 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
And Mitchell drops them both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Poke loose. That one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Crowder. LeBron against Crowder. Passes it to Thompson. Over Gobert. Love. And Love with his second chance points.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Stolen by Thompson. One-on-one here. And it's blocked by O'Quinn, but he recovers it. Rose kicks to Love. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got assist number 5 here tonight.
He didn't let that first half get him down. He has come out firing on all cylinders to begin this second half.
Pass to Mitchell. And he jams it right over Kevin Love. Wow!
And you talk about momentum. That sort of action delivers a type of energy to your team that you just cannot quantify.
I'm going to quantify something right now, Greg. This is a close game, and that was something special. Here's Mitchell. It counts, and the foul. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
Unbelievable basket. I mean, giving up a lot of height there, but he was not to be denied.
Now, that's a gutsy take on his part to make that happen. Many would not have tried that over the larger defender.
Down low. An easy 2 points on the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 1.
And of all the facets of his game, LeBron's passing, probably my favorite.
Rubio dishes to O'Quinn. Kicks it out to Rubio. No good with the triple. The Cavaliers shooting in the fourth quarter has been efficient at 56%. Here's Love. Bounces high off the rim and drops. And it's a 3-point Cavalier lead.
See why they go to Love? You see why he's outstanding at scoring in huge moments. Love is cool.
Rubio with it. Picked up by Love. Rubio against Love. Mitchell passes to Rubio. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He kicks it to O'Quinn. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Now, this game is coming down to the wire, and rush plays like that show how much pressure the players out there really feel.
And so here's Cleveland. 3-point lead. Rose kicks to Monk. The screen from Thompson. Here's James. And he overshot that one, missing.
He gets the shot he was looking for, and he just can't bear it.
Mitchell. And he makes the bucket, drew contact, and gets the whistle, too.
And this atmosphere is bananas.
Guys separate themselves by how they perform in clutch situations. Give this man his props.
He knocks down the clutch free throw.
A great job to get the bucket and to get to the line. When the game's on the line, you want your guys attacking like he did there.
Outside Rose. Thompson, a screen on Rubio. Sinks it.
And James loves these big moments. He isn't afraid to shoot it when the game is on the line.
Rubio dishes to Mitchell. Back to Rubio. Gobert at the screen. The feed to Rubio. Yes! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot. Well, a huge bucket there to stifle the crowd.
Yeah, very little to cheer about for them at the moment.
Timeout called, Cleveland. And now a moment to take a look at our Jordan Player of the Game.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
19 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. James, the pass to Rose. And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Cavaliers call time here. It loose, and the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Here's Rubio. Down low. Here's O'Quinn. Poked away, and they'll keep possession. Shot is good. But it looks like this one might get reviewed. Very close on the release. And yes, the officials want to review the shot. They initially thought he didn't get it off in time, but it was awfully tough to tell. What a moment this is, huh? They may go from winners to losers just like that.
Yeah, it's hard to tell on that one, and so a good time to go to the replay and just to make sure if he got it off on time.
And the officials have looked it over and confirmed the basket was no good. We're going to go to overtime.
Yeah, that's what it looked like.
So Cleveland will get the first possession. And away we go here with post-regulation basketball. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. So on the floor for Utah, we've got Jay Crowder. Gobert is out there with Kyle O'Quinn. Then it's Ricky Rubio. And it's Mitchell in at the 2.
You can't contain James when he's close to the rim. He's too powerful in the paint.
Gobert the screen. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here.
Man, you love the effort. Just getting the hand in there and knocking it out.
Well, some of that, too, is just setting the tone by being aggressive. You need guys like that. Some great awareness being shown by Crowder. Spotted the open man and made a fantastic dish.
Rose with the ball. Guarded now by Rubio. Shoots from the line. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
And Rose wants that leadership position. When the team needs a big bucket, he is ready and willing.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Mitchell's got the game tied up here for Utah. The Cavaliers shooting fantastically in this game, 62% from the floor. Thompson sets the pick for James. Cleveland moving the ball around. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Mitchell. Can't convert the two-handed jam.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Rose gets to Monk. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
And that was the play to make. Rose making the right read.
Monk with the double team and stolen by Love. They've got the 5-on-3 advantage. The putback. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Jazz have gone 2 of 3 from the floor as we've gotten this overtime period underway. Shot by Crowder, no good.
He's not especially strong in the basket. All the defense did was make their presence felt, and it was enough to make him feel uncomfortable releasing that one.
Rose dishes to Monk. Thompson, a screen on Rubio. Shot off the screen, and James gets it to go on the assist by Monk. And that's now 28 points for LeBron. We're in overtime. If you just joined us, 2.5 minutes through it. Count that ball, and the Cleveland lead has been cut down to just 2 points in the bucket for Mitchell. Free throw dropped for Mitchell. Cavaliers have gone a little over 50% from the field in overtime. They're 4 of 6. That's a pick by Love. Thompson sets the pick for Love. Off the pick. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Almost every look he gets inside is a good one, but the D hangs in there and makes it a tough one.
LeBron against Crowder. Rubio outside. Pocket 6. Kicks to Mitchell to take the lead. The Cavaliers pull it in. 56 seconds left to play in the first overtime. Outside Rose. This is to Monk. Pass to James. Ball's not loose. Yes!
Love the attitude of James. When it's an important moment, he demands the rock and delivers.
And it's Utah's ball. Gobert with a screen. Here's Rubio. No good with the triple. James kicks to Rose. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And so they foul intentionally. And he commits the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And Derrick Rose, the former #1 overall pick in 08, one of the most athletically gifted point guards the league has ever seen.
Now, that's what I call cool under fire. Those should be the nails in the coffin.
Utah calls timeout. They're behind by 5. 12 seconds left in overtime. What do you think, guys?
It's going to be interesting to see what they draw up to get this quick shot.
Well, do you go with your rhythm? You have to decide, do you run something new, something that's been working, something they haven't seen? The crunch time bucket by Crowder. You love that confidence.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Well, you got to admire LeBron. I mean, he's such a competitive athlete. One of the most competitive athletes you'll see in all of sports.
Utah calls timeout. They're trailing by 5. 6 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. Guys, what do you think?
Yeah, this has been rough all the way around. I mean, coming in with high hopes and then just now trying to finish the best they can.
All you can do at this point is focus. Dial in on each moment. Do your best. You can't get consumed over the score.
And just solid play out of them that time.
So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers.
Well, I hope anyone is a Cleveland Cavalier fan, I hope they enjoyed that.
In the extra period.
My team, that back-to-back losses, I cannot believe it. But anyways, it was an intense game. It was a good game. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hit that like button.
Let's catch up with David
And I'll be back the next time.
from the sideline.
Bring you up another NBA 2K game. Hopefully my Jazz will be able to pull it off.
It's a season of
Y'all
peaks
take
and
care.
valleys.
And y'all have a blessed Sunday.
Where you've been the last few
Peace.
games as a team.